Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to Xenonauts 2 Early Access, Milestone 4. As today, you can see we've freed up a fair bit of funding from that last mission. It was actually quite profitable, especially since we could sell most of the corpses we collected, as opposed to just sitting on them waiting for projects to complete. That said, you'll notice I have kept the bulk of it in liquid form, because I have no idea how much we're going to need to immediately roll into additional projects once we finish the various research projects in our queue. Though I will also say we definitely need to start bulking up our listening posts and break ground in Australia, because we are not looking good on some of these panic levels. But, we'll see how it plays out. Let's knock out those fighters, too. See if we can net some extra resources here. Nice, okay. So, by themselves, the fighters aren't too bad. Though no wreckage. I tried timing it so they were over land, but I guess it didn't make a difference. Secton corpse analysis 2 complete. So we can now dump those corpses as well. Oh, and there's our bomber wreckage. Very nice. UFO Bomber. The bomber is a large UFO used purely for ground attack purposes. Carrying only a single pilot and laden with volatile munitions, it will create little more than a smoking field of smoking wreckage if shot down. Due to the high threat nature of their activities, any bomber we encounter should be considered a high priority target. Built around the monstrous fusion artillery weapon system, they can utterly devastate nearby military and civilian infrastructure if not dealt with quickly, with a predictably negative effect on local panic levels. Thankfully, these craft are not overly formidable combatants. Their main weapon is clearly adapted to engage static targets, and the fusion bombs it fires travel slowly, making them easy for our interceptors to evade. The bomber itself also lacks agility, and has been fitted with no armor whatsoever, rendering it highly vulnerable to most types of air-to-air weapons. Unless guarded by escort fighters, they should be fairly easy to dispatch. Ultimately, these UFOs thus pose more of a strategic challenge than a tactical one. The war has now entered a stage where any funding region not adequately protected by our interceptors will be quickly bombed into submission. Right, yeah, that makes sense. That does explain some of the rapidly escalating panic levels we're seeing. We really do need to up our interceptor game, which is a work in progress, so we just have to hold out for a few more weeks. In theory. I mean, longer, I suppose. Research plus upgrades plus actual construction and transfer time. Let's get a couple of those new stun guns transferred over. We're swapping out the stun rods. The accuracy debuff was just too much. And yes, Scion transfer complete. Let's get Tier 2 going. So at this point, I think we can start selling pretty much all the basic alien corpses. Secton, Scion, civilians, Mantids. Elenium Power. There are several methods one can use to draw out the vast reserves of power contained within Elenium, each varying greatly in efficiency and complexity. The easiest method of extracting energy is simply to place a pair of electrodes anywhere on the Elenium crystal, literally plugging it into a circuit as if it were a battery. The substance will then output a constant flow of electricity that is proportional to the size of the sample used. Unfortunately, this process will also cause it to radiate away significant amounts of excess energy as light and heat. This is merely wasteful and inefficient when using small quantities of Elenium, but with larger amounts it begins to become dangerous. This approach is thus best suited for use in smaller devices, such as the weapons and equipment used by your soldiers. Although energy efficiency is less than 30%, the space efficiency and low overall weight usually make up for this. By contrast, in situations where size and weight are less of a constraint, one can achieve greater safety and performance by constructing a reactor around the Elenium. This captures the excess heat and converts it into electricity, which almost doubles the effectiveness of the process. Indeed, the extraordinary energy output for these reactors may allow a quantum leap in the performance of our aircraft. I shall shortly begin preparing research proposals for new craft capable of putting them to use. Yet most efficient of all are nitrogen-cooled Elenium generators, which add delicate arrays of photovoltaic cells to bring conversion rates of energy into electricity up above 80%. Though far too bulky for general use, one suspects they would make an excellent replacement for the diesel turbines in our existing generator rooms. Of course they're additional research projects, why wouldn't they be? Right, so we now have research projects for upgraded dropships, interceptors, and laser weaponry. And then a single engineering project, Elenium generators, which I guess upgrades our base facilities. Wow, that's actually a pretty vital project, so definitely one to prioritize in future playthroughs. Oh boy. It really would be nice to get more soldiers into combat, but given our current status, I think we have to do Phantom Interceptors. And then the big question really is going to come down to whether we can just upgrade the interceptors we have, or we have to build completely new ones. But I guess we'll find out. Oh, nice. Right, okay, and then we can definitely do that. Wow, so that'll be like plus 60 power per base. Surprisingly cheap, too. In fact, we have enough left over we can get a second lab going, which, given the number of projects we still have on our list, might be worth the investment. The big question being, where do we put it? Do we put it at Phoenix and get that stacking bonus, or do we toss it into Exo? And I think given the current very real risks that we might actually lose one of our bases, we do need to diversify. I don't think we can afford to put all our eggs in one basket. We'll lose that +2 stacking bonus, but it will be slightly safer. Once we hit our next payday on day 180, we'll also break ground out in Australia. I think just having a base out there will immediately reduce that panic level. Sentry guns up at Phoenix. Oh, and we've got an abduction site. Out towards Central Asia, it looks like, right outside of cold storage. Oof, yeah, and we absolutely cannot afford to ignore that one. One sec, let me go prep a team. We're currently kitted for crash sites, not for timed missions. And I think we'll go with Phoenix. Exo's been out 2 or 3 times in a row now. Phoenix might be getting a bit stir-crazy. And we're back. Phoenix prepped. A couple of new recruits in tow. We've got auto-med modules all around, new stun guns equipped on the assaults, and EpicSeymore rocking a new accelerated MG. To those who are about to die, etc., etc. Not sure I timed this approach right. Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, nice. There's our new hangars. 1 step down, like 5 more to go. And Phoenix on site. Okay, so pretty straightforward here. Try to keep moving, go for caps where possible, aim for that break-even point, at least 5 rescues. Not eager to fight wraiths, but we could use the corpses. servitors too. Ugh. Dockyard map. One of the worst. Well, worst for us, I mean. Left clear. Right clear. Aside from the copious blind spots. Speaking of which, tube in sight. And still looks relatively clear. There's our edge. Ugh, still so many blind spots though. Some decent perches, but obviously too risky to use them just yet. There's our other edge. And another tube, but still no enemies. We'll split into two groups, follow the edge. That way no one can get behind us. Oh, okay. And we've got Sebs. Oh wow, that guy's huge. Is that an officer or is that something else? I feel like that guy's bigger than the officer we took down. We'll go for a cap if at all possible, but in the short term, that's actually good news for us because Sebs are a very familiar threat. They're not great at range, so I assume he'll try getting closer. We'll prep for that. We'll pull Deviant back. Snipers are not currently rocking Warden armor. Now let's get two more on left. And then we'll have Wyvernacular hold near center, ready to provide cover fire to either side as needed. Actually, can you soften this guy up? No, he'd regen immediately. Just tuck in. Seb Elite on approach. Yes, please. Cluster up just like that. Okie dokie. Let's lay down some fire. We'll try to kill the one in front, suppress the one in back, move in for cap. Perfect. Front one down, back one suppressed. Only downside is we don't have enough AP left to get to better cover. Not if we assume there's more tucked in back anyway. That's our biggest risk here. We need to push up on this guy, prep to capture. But we also need to make sure we don't leave ourselves exposed to enemies who might be further back. Clear corner. Okay, we're good. And we'll tuck in here. Addie on front with shield at ready. Aaron right behind her. As for Deviant... No, that's too exposed. We'll just tuck in here for now. I guess I could have swung him back around, put him near that ladder on far side. And then, yeah, I guess Seymour's fine here. These guys have pretty rough long-range accuracy, so odds are probably in our favor. Yeah, I think we're good. Meanwhile, back on left. Let's push that tube. We need to rescue at least 5, but we're getting bogged down on right. Clear corner. Okay, we've got Sebolete out near the street. Let's snag that tube while we're here. Really hoping there's no one right on the other side of this container. Sam to ladder. Luke is on backup. Okay, hold. Main concern is this guy. Okay, we're good. Let's soften him up. Do some tenderizing, then move in for the cap. Oh, jeez. Okay, well... You know what, that trade did not work at all in our favor. But, fair enough, I suppose. Nice. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Aaron. With apologies to Seymour, but... You're fine. Just... shake it off. Sebolete. I mean, in my defense, range plus cover really should have worked in our favor there. Let's push for perch. Might as well soften. Trim that armor. Really need to upgrade those explosives. Ah, okay. We've got another Sebolete on left. Soften. No luck. That's fine. Let's push the closer guy. Let's flashbang. Target suppressed. Bowman pushing up. Oh, less than I would have liked, but that's fine. Luke is bringing up the rear. And hold. Sebel 8-3, tucked in corner. Sebel 8-4. Nice, nice. Though we are in danger of being overwhelmed on left. Nothing notable. Alright, Wiv, we're going to need you on left. Though, that might be too far. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, right, because... Right, of course. Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, we'll just, we'll keep you focused on right. We have another tube here we can go for. Whoop, not even close. All that agonizing for nothing, but maybe that'll do us some good. I think we're too distant to capitalize immediately, but that does at least soften him up. Can we suppress? Ah, shoot. Okay, never mind. We'll hold on corner. Push next round. Oh, actually. Hey, there we go. Nicely done, Aaron. That gives Seymour time to catch up, too. We'll have him push up behind. And back on left. Let's try to clear at least one, but preferably two. Cover cleared. Sam? Nice, 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 nice. Bowman? That's one. Lucas? Actually, you should probably lock the other one down. Oof. Right. Flashbang out. Target suppressed. Alright, I think that's reasonable. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, we will absolutely take it. Hold. Nice, nice. Oh, okay. Seb officer. But yeah, see, these guys are not good at range, so that hit on Seymour was definitely a fluke. And keep on trimming. Oh, we need to rescue more people. Drop the elite. Nice. Fall back. Clear corner. Yeah, we need that wall out of the way. Flashbang out. And nuke the cover. Oh, geez. Okay, well that's unfortunate. That pretty much halts our advance on left. We've got to get aggressive here. They're immobilized, so this should be safe. Push up on right. See if we can drop the officer. Seb elite further back, but range is on our side. Officer suppressed. Too far. We'll push to corner. Also, I'm just realizing we nuked the tube out there. I actually thought those things were invulnerable now. But apparently not, so that is a viable option. Destroying a tube does prevent abduction. Nice, nice. Seb elite near the trucks. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That was bound to happen, but that's fine. Bowman, push. Oh, come on, bud. One out, but the other one's still at full strength. Target capped. Push tube. Hug cover. Oh, gosh. You good? Yes. Oh, okay, good. Somehow Clone Trooper weathered that explosion pretty nicely. Sad Sam, moving up. Any chance we can grab that last tube? No, no. Not even close. We'll just set for Overwatch. And back on right. We have one lot lizard parked in back, so let's be careful here. Addy, you might want to move. Oh, of course. Gosh darn it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Just move for a sec. Sebleed out. We've got to take this guy out. All right, we'll risk it. It's fine. We still have Aaron. We still have Deviant. Come on, guys. Come on. Ugh, you guys are killing me. Deviant. Well, I mean, at least you hit. Oh, right, you need to reload. Just move up. And hold. Ugh. Really wish we'd rescued more, but it is what it is. Bye, guys. Ooh. Shield's holding up. There's our lot lizard. No more rescues, so let's take him out. And I suppose we got pretty close to the break-even. Like, right on the cusp. We had 4 rescues plus 1 destroyed. So just shy of the halfway point. Oh, right. Careful there, Web. And unfortunately, that does once again limit our options on left. Let's focus right for a sec. Lay down some fire. Clear the officer. That's got to be our more dangerous target. Oh, nice. We'll take it. Target capped. Can't risk advancing. We know we've got one on right. But what we can do is position to catch him if he tries to push. And then we'll have Seymour lay down fire on the other, hopefully suppress. Okay, we'll take it. I would have preferred to suppress, but solid hit. And you know what? Let's pop smoke, hedge our bets. Alright, back on left. We'll have Sam hold, keep that street covered. But we'll start bringing Lucas and Bowman around. Wow, still not suppressed. Okay. Though it might be worth pushing with Clone. Risky, but 2 tags could be a cap. Could smoke. That won't lock him down, though. He'll just walk out. Yeah, we'll smoke. If he tries to push forward, Sam will hopefully tag him. Nice. Though I do wonder if it still works if they actually pass out from stun. That might be a bit awkward. Seb falling back. And Aaron, my man. Oh, Are you... Right, okay, so it turns out there were 2 on right. Great. Fantastic, that's what we wanted. Right flank clear. Gosh darn it. All is not lost though. That shot just barely took Seymour down. We do have a 45% survival rate at this point, so I mean... Buddy, you gotta work with me here. Alright, well, we'll hope for the best with Seymour. He's got about a coin toss, near as I can tell. We'll focus on wrapping this up. More and after, if need be. Grenade out. There we go. Take him out. Oh, but not done. Okay. Just hang tight. Hug cover. Aha! We've got one Tailgator in back. Whiv, bud, you got this? Hey, there we go. Dave? Oh, guess not. Right, hang back. We'll let him make the next move. Yeah, just hold. And peek. There he is. Easy kill. Push for cap. And there we go. Another mission under our belts. With one potential casualty, though hopefully they'll pull through. I would like to see more of them. And there it is. EpicSeymore pulled through. Out for 3 weeks, but got a gold star for his trouble. That is definitely hard-earned because, in retrospect, I think this is actually the second time he's had a near-death experience. Though the first time he got shot down might have actually been back in Milestone 3. As for loot, fairly modest, but we'll take it. That might be 200 thou. But yeah, not bad. Come on back. Generators up. Oh yeah, and that'll definitely take care of our power problems. That's before we've even finished that new upgrade project. Oh gosh, and yeah, we've really got to get that panic back under control. That is spiking way too fast. That's it. Yeah, we'll hit the pause button for now. I'll go ahead and parcel out our loot. Sell off the things we don't need. See what we can maybe budget in. If we can at least break ground in Australia, I think that will start bringing the panic back down. Though we have a lot of other things to budget for, so that might not be a great idea right now. But we're just 2 weeks out from our next payday. So once that happens, that might be something we prioritize. Though it's also going to depend on exactly how those interceptor upgrades work. That's it. Yeah, we'll hit the pause button for now. I'll go ahead and get Phoenix Combat ready. And we will pick up here next time. It is definitely becoming a bit more of an uphill struggle, but we're just barely holding on. Hopefully we can get ourselves a better foothold. See you then. Oh, and special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Erie V23, Revenant, Alois, Dragon Matrix 7, Drakiith, EgonAlter, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, James Trimmier, Kazorm, Mark Giemza, Nathan Welch Jr., OverlordPherom, RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Tomasz Piątkowski, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, if you'd also like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things. Trust me, it does make a difference. Or you could even check out the Patreon, the PayPal, the Nexus GG, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.